Hello, MTOs. This is Taino, your National Motor Touring Officer for the United States. In this video, I want to show you guys how to properly fill out the core or chapter odometer report. So I will start with myself. I'm going to use myself, my photos, my information as an example. So when you are filling out your core, first things first, go to the order, column B, order, and you're going to put the number 1. And you're going to do this for every member, of course, a sequence number. So the next member, 2, 3, 4, and so on. My name. Okay. Here is going to ask me if I am a dama or not. I am not. So just put the word no. I have been in Lama since May 3rd, 2020. My status on the chapter, well, I am the chapter president. However, I am also your national MTO, so you can choose, right? So I'm just going to use chapter president in this case. I own a 2021 Harley Davidson Road Glide. I got 2, but this is the one I'm using for the example. My license plate says my name, Taino, and whatever your license plate is. Do I have the initial picture? The answer is yes. Okay. My miles on that picture is 1 mile. I just bought that bike, right? Well, that's the picture I have, right? The one I bought the bike, right? And technically, that is all you do at the beginning, and then you upload a picture. All right. So that is all the information I need, and then we get to uploading a picture, which, again, I wanted to make sure that I did that last. So now let's go to a second person. I would like for you to leave at least 1 or 2 spaces in between. Some people own a couple of bikes, or some people travel and rent bikes. We'll cover that in another segment. But right now, let's say I'm going to leave a couple of spaces. I'm going to go to 2. Okay. I am going to use my wife. And the reason I'm using my wife is because I want you to see what happens when you do dama. Now, I can put yes, but it does nothing. As you can see on that column above dama, it still says 0. For some reason, it is programmed to do it in Spanish. So put the word C, and it automatically changes to 1. Right. I'm going to use the same time for her, 05032020. My wife is not an officer, right? So she is a full color member. I'm going to pick her bike, 2014. And Spider, RSS SE. All right. Her plate, TRBLS, Troubles, her club name. And I do have her picture. All right. All right. Once you have done this much, and you do everybody, you collect and gather your pictures. I'm going to make a separate video for how to edit the photos. In my case, I already have my photos ready. I have them saved here on this computer. So what you're going to do is you're going to right click and you're going to search down. Now, depending on the computer that you're using and the updated version of Excel that you're using, you're either going to choose comment or new note. I'm going to show you the difference. In my software, my update, if I go to comment, it's not going to allow me to edit it. Okay. So I can just type in a comment. So I will cut the comment out. I'm sorry. I did that wrong. Delete comment. Where's it at? Clear content. All right. And then I got to go here and delete the comment. Here we go. So I'll put my mile again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to note. In my case, again, that is how that works. So select the cell, right click. I'm going to put new note. There's a note. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the lower right-hand corner. There should be a little square. When your arrow shows diagonal arrow, you're going to pick it and you're going to stretch that to a decent size. There's no specific, but to a decent size. Okay, that's the size I'm choosing. right there on that same corner, while the arrows are there, right? You got to see the diagonal arrows. You're going to right click again, and you're going to format the comment. Now we're here. When this screen pops up, you need to go to colors and lines. Once you pick up colors and lines, go to where it says color. Click on there and go to fill effects. Okay. When the next one pops up, you're going to go to picture. And this is where you select the picture wherever you have saved it. All right, so find out where you saved it. I have it on my desktop. That's an unnamed one. I got it right here. Please make sure you name them so you can keep track of them. But there's the picture of myself with the plate and, of course, the odometer. Again, on another video, I will show you guys how to edit these pictures. Okay, I like it, and I'm done. And that is it. Once you've done that, the picture, yes, it disappears, but every time you hover over that 1 mile or the starting odometer, right? Once you do that, it automatically pops the picture. For the ending miles, I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't remember. I just pulled up a picture that I had, and I'll fill it in. So actually, I'll fill it in afterwards. But let's just say it's 100 miles. All right, 100 miles. I will then add the picture the same way. New note. I will expand the same way. All right, just repeat the steps. Right click again, format content, colors and lines, fill effects, picture, and I'm going to add the picture. I'm just going to add the 1 mile picture for the sake of this training. Make sure I haven't named them. So here we go. So just the odometer. And there's the odometer. Now notice here at the top above total traveled, nothing has changed. I have both pictures on there. I put the miles. It should be 99 up there on that red 0. That is because I have not changed, again, on the J column where it says final. I need to let them know, yes, I have a picture. As soon as I click here, there's the miles. Automatically add it to it. Okay. I'm going to add yes to Nancy's as well. All right. And I will, again, add the same pictures for the sake of the training. All right. Notice they have added, but I still need to add the pictures. They only added because I put yes on both of these. Again, click on the cell, right click in my updated version, new note. I'm going to expand the new note. Again, whatever size you seem comfortable. I'm going to format the comment, again, by clicking on the little double arrow on the bottom right-hand corner. There it is. I right-click, format content. I go to colors and lines. I go to fill effects. I go to pictures. Select from here, from wherever you have them saved. And here's the picture again. All right, that picture's on there, and I'm going to do the same thing again for the ending miles. The ending miles, you will do those at the end of your season, right? Or if a member is selling their bike, if the member is leaving your chapter, all right, you will close them out just as the same way you would at the end of the year. All right, so anytime a member either changes or transfers or whatnot. So notice now my chapter has 198 miles, right? Make sure that these pictures here match the mileage that you have on the bike, okay? All right, so once you have all of your members on here and all their bikes and all their pictures, you will then go to the bottom of the page right here, bottom of the Excel sheet, where it says data. All right, we're going to go here. So these are the 2 members right now. If you notice the 2 members right here are in pink, and that is because they have 0 events. So if a member has 0 events or has not attended any event, they will be in pink. I will then scroll or scoot down to the second part of this page. And I'm just going to make something up just because I don't have data in front of me. But I'm going to say, you know what? I'll do the international rally, which we know was April 28th. So I'm going to go April 28th. 2023. My wife and I went there, right? And this was the 16th International Rally, Nicaragua. All right, you're gonna name it exactly as it shows on the registration forms. Okay. Then you're going to choose the class, right? This is the continent. I'm sorry. This is a international event. So this is going to be class 5. So we're just going to go down here and it'll be a class 5. All right. I got 15 points for that event. Okay. Problem is, I just added the event, but I haven't told the sheet that we're going. So if you notice here, national participation, right? And if you go back into the odometer side, you see that it still says 0% of participation in local events, right? So we are going to go back to the beginning. So whatever row you see here, right, I'm kind of highlighting it there, okay? Number 1 would be the number 1 column here on the left. So both my wife and I went. So I use a capital X and a capital X on both of ours. Oh, I did 3 there, just the 1. You're going to see how now our names are no longer in red or pink, right? That means we now have attended event. And if we go to the other side, all right, you will see the information. So this black area that you see here, you will not be able to change. That is there. That is automatically auto-populated, so you will not be able to change that. All right. Notice that we had class 5, 2 people attended. All right, 15 points per event. But notice I don't have points per distance. I have not added the distance yet. I cannot remember the distance, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it was 2,500 miles one way. You only put the one-way distance on here. This will automatically calculate it. All right. So 2,500 miles for the sake of training. Right. Notice on the black, it told me that I did 5,000 miles. Right. Total of 17 points. Why? Because we get 15 for attendance and 2 points per distance. All right. Total people attended 2. If we would have had 3, 4, and of course these numbers change the more members that attend an event. All right. So this must be very clear. You must put your dates on this column. You must put the name of the event as it shows on the registration forms. You must also put the category or class, right? And there's different ones. If you have any questions, you can review the motor tourism manual, right? Put the total miles given to you on that registration sheet. If you can't remember, if they're faded, I get it, things happen. Just go to Travel Math and use the mileage from travelmath.com, all right? If any spouses would have attended, you add them here. They do not add automatically because remember, here on the core is only writing members. So if you had a spouse attend that is not on the core, you would then add them here. Let's say we had a spousal attend. So then that changes it to 3 people attended that event. All right. So you'll get the points for the attendance, right? So let's leave this like this right now. And let's go back now to the odometer side. On the odometer side, here it is. You see that now we have attended 100% of the event. Of course, I only got 1 event on the back, on the data side. So of course, we've attended 100% of the event. This is going to help you guys understand when a member has not attended events that your chapter has attended, right? So when you see here that you got 10 events you've attended as a chapter, but Pedro Nieves has only 10%, that means Pedro has only attended 1 event that the chapter has attended. So again, that then falls on each chapter to monitor and enforce per se. So, all right. So in a nutshell, this is how we fill out the core sheet. If you're missing a number on the first column, if you're missing a yes or a no, if you're missing a yes or a yes here on the photographs, it will not auto-populate miles. It will not move forward. It will show you an error state. All right. Same thing here on the back. You need to fill out everything that you need to fill out. All right. Anything that you need to fill out, and it's really up to here that we can fill out. Anything else won't let me fill it out, as you can see. All right. If I'm on a column like points per event, Look, see, I can't do anything, but I can do here. Let's say my next event, I'm just going to throw another one out there. Let's say Tampa. I can't remember the day. I know it was in February. So let's just say 02042023. And I'm going to put Tampa anniversary here. For the sake of it, let's say it was their 15th anniversary. I can't remember, guys. Please don't shoot the messenger. That is considered a local event. Okay, so that would be a category 1. It's only like 900 miles or so from Detroit. At least I'm using my information, guys. Remember, right? Notice it still says 0 people attended. That's because I need to go back now and go to column number 2, and then put on there, click an X on the members that attended. So let's say in this one, only Nancy went, right? I did not go, so just leave it blank, right? Now we will notice that at the end, it says that Nancy, like half of your chapter right here, attended that event. In this case, only half of the chapter because there's only 2 of us on the core. If it was 10 people, 5 of them would equal to 50, right? So, and then to the international, 100% of your chapter attended. But to Tampa, only 50% of your chapter attended, right? So this is as a chapter. This back page is as a chapter. Here on the front, you will see this is as a person. Pedro has only attended 50%. So if you look at the far column on the orange, it says Pedro only attended 50%. That is 50% of the event your chapter has attended. So if your chapter has attended 10 events and I've only done 5, I will see a 50 on there, right? Nancy has attended both of them, so she's attended 100% of those events that the chapter has attended, right? Guys, in a nutshell, this is how we do the core. And of course, if you guys have any questions, I'll be glad to answer. Don't forget, my number is 313-850-0604. And my email is lamausamto@gmail.com.